Will there be an upset in the Air Asia ABL? Or can the San Miguel Beermen pull this out and emerge victorious to extend their winning streak? That we will find out in the next 10 basketball minutes.
Well, we've been treated, Richard, to 3 quarters of very good basketball from 2 good teams, and surprising, Saigon is at the bottom of the standings, but they have been playing very, very well. No surprise to see San Miguel do a lot of things well, but Saigon has really just come out and played excellent basketball.
Here's Min, swings it over to Smith. Sands. Door is shut. Thorpe.
Nice fake by Thorpe.
Oh, extra pass, but they ran out of time. And Thorpe is limping. This will be bad news for the Saigon Heat.
Maybe bang some knees right there. I think he'll probably just walk that one off.
Meantime, let's get an update from Bianca at courtside.
Thanks, guys. It's been a good show for the San Miguel Beermen, but the fight isn't over until the final buzz. Now that the Beermen stepped up offensively, Coach Bobby Parks reminds them to keep on defense or they might lose this win. Meanwhile, the players should avoid frustration, singing in, and just keep focus on the game. Back to you, Richard and Alex.
That's the biggest thing right now for the Beermen, to keep their focus and not let frustration bother their play.
Well, you said it, Richard. You talked about not getting frustrated, being patient, making the plays that you need to win. Again, down to the end of the shot clock.
Oh, that's a bad foul by Bagyon.
1 on the shot clock. A tough leaner from 3. And Thorpe's going to go to the line for 3 free throws.
You don't often see Froy Bagyon make bad decisions like that.
Yeah, I think the smallest player on the court might even be smaller than Min, but just a tough, gritty, high IQ player, but puts Thorpe on the line for 3 shots.
And Thorpe has been steady all throughout this game. Both of the American imports here of Saigon has been productive, both ends of the floor.
Well, and Saigon really needs him to be.
Yeah, well, you also have to commend the conditioning of these 2 players.
Definitely, but it also fits within the game plan. Slow the game down.
Yep.
Guys don't get as tired. Play a zone. Don't make them run around and chase guys all over. It's obviously part of the master plan of the Saigon Heat.
Avenido connects on a 3.
Very good setup job right there by Froilan Bagyon, finding his score when they really needed a bucket.
There's Jones right now, being double teamed. Back to Thorpe. Thorpe, a bit of hesitation, and he is clobbered.
See if they're going to give him 2 shots or put it on the side.
The referees conferring, and looks going to be a baseline inbound.
Baseline inbounds. Or, pass ball, you're calling basketball.
They go back to Jones at the post. And look at the defense collapse on him. Smith from the corner.
Big shot.
You can see the fast break plays of San Miguel not as smooth.
Well, and you got to credit the defense, though, the transition defense of Saigon Heat. They're there. They're not over pursuing rebounds. They're running back in transition. And Bagyon knocks down a huge 3. You got a guy who doesn't want to shoot much.
That's right.
That's a huge shot.
That's why they've been leaving him open, because he's not really looking to shoot. That time he was forced to shoot because nobody was on him. Oh, and stepping on the sideline is Rob Sands. So turnover for Saigon. This could be the run that San Miguel's been looking for.
Well, momentum definitely on their side. Bagyon setting up Avenido for a 3 and then knocking down a wide open 3 of his own. Looks like the scouting report is dare him to shoot it. Well, he took the dare and he hit all net.
Well, let's see if they continue with that game plan. Here's Bagyon with a leather. Right now, they are guarding him. Kick out pass. Bagyon, top of the key, offline.
Well, he just made one, so wide open again.
And look at Saigon swing the ball from one end to the other end. Min kicks it out.
Three
Smith.
on the shot clock.
Oh!
Huge bucket by John Smith. Gives the lead back to the Saigon Heat. We've just had an excellent ball game thus far, Richard.
Here's Avenido. Avenido getting irritated there.
Only the first team fouling on Saigon in this fourth quarter.
Here's Bagyon, inside they go.
Oh, nice pass. Very nice pass and good movement. Again, you know, San Miguel has executed very well against his own on numerous occasions. Right there, you see them finally move the ball, move the ball, move the ball. Bagyon with great court vision finds Johnson for that layup. Nice pass by Smith.
And a hard foul given up here. Smith holding on to his head. Or, I mean, Thorpe.
The referee calls a pushing foul.
Let's take a look at this again.
Good inside pass from Smith.
Great fake. But
Now Benito palms his face.
mistaking the face of Thorpe for the ball. Oh my God.
Well, Thorpe's going to go to the line and shoot 2 shots.
That's Coach Bobby Parks conferring with his staff. Thorpe gets 2 free throws. Really needs to get back his concentration and finish this game. Knocks down that free throw.
Gives his team a 1-point lead. Saigon back on top by 2 points with under 6 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Benedict Fernandez, another excellent shooter into the game.
Benedict Fernandez missing that one, and Thorpe grabs that rebound.
Saigon just going to walk it up. Let's see if San Miguel stays in that zone. It's been effective for him thus far. Javier's wide open again.
Doesn't take it, however.
Oh, good kick out. Smith's
John
wide open.
Smith. Oh, and Thorpe gets that loose ball, and there's a foul called on Fajardo to boot.
You know, Jones hasn't scored much since the start of the third quarter.
Yeah.
But he made a big play right there in keeping the ball alive, and Thorpe is the beneficiary. He's going to get the stats for it, but that effort on the offensive glass by Jones keeps the ball alive off the Smith miss. You see him step right around Johnson, who misses a block out. Jones keeps it alive. Thorpe's right there, and Fajardo just backs up into him while he's shooting. That's a 3-point play opportunity for Thorpe, a chance to extend this to 5.
With a little over 5 minutes remaining in this game, and Thorpe has been steady from the line.
San Miguel really needs to get some good execution again and see if they can get a good shot here at the basket. Nice kick out.
Avenido.
Short.
Are they taking too much threes at this point?
Well, you can say yes and you can say no, but I mean, you know, Avenido's an excellent shooter and their leading scorer, and he gets a good look off of good ball movement. It's tough. I mean, San Miguel's doing a lot of things right. The shot just not falling.
Thorpe makes his move. 3 seconds to shoot. He takes it.
Oh,
Inside pass. A great transition defense once again from Saigon.
Yeah, they've obviously practiced that because they're just doing a great job. Nice pass from Baguion, and good challenge by Thorpe. Looked like a sure 2 points for Famous. Went away from the basket. Thorpe altering his shot.
Chance for Saigon to increase their lead. They go inside to Jones. Jones faces up.
That could have been a huge hoop for Saigon. Nice pass by Baguion in transition. And
Famous couldn't finish.
good defense again by the Saigon Heat. They're just building the wall down there around the basket. Thorpe and Jones.
And we could see an upset in the making here. Min. 5 seconds to shoot. Smith, he has to take it. Here comes the Beermen. Can they score in this fast break play? Avenido. Fouled by John Smith.
You see Avenido definitely not settling for the three at that point, attacking the basket. Smart play by Avenido, and you know, San Miguel desperately needed some points. Avenido going strong to the basket. He's been their leading scorer as of late, so smart play.
Knocks down the first free throw. Two for two for Leo Avenido. Here's Smith now. Calls out their play.
And now it looks like San Miguel's gone back to man. They try to see if they can post Thorpe up here. He pops out, tries to go off the dribble.
Crossover move, Thorpe.
Good defense by Johnson. Thorpe keeps it alive, and there's Jones.
Couldn't connect. Battle for the rebound, it's still alive. Here's Jones, finally a foul is called.
Wow. I mean, that's just tremendous play from the imports of Saigon. Both Thorpe and Jones attacking the glass and not giving up on the play.
And Johnson on one knee, very frustrated looking player as of the moment. But right now for the Saigon Heat, they've lost a lot of close games. And sometimes at the back of your mind, here's another close game. Can they finish this time? Can they finish this one up? Can they close out the San Miguel Beermen as Jones takes his first free throw. Sometimes when you're losing a lot of games, even though they're close, you don't have that confidence in the final minutes of the game.
On a big free throw here to make it a two-possession game for Jones. He knocks it down. Saigon still coming out in that zone defense. Nice seal by Famous.
Here's Baguion, there's a handoff.
Nice handoff. Avenido got a clean look.
Here's Min, looking for a teammate, finds Xavier.
6 on the shot clock.
There's the handoff
Smith's
to
gonna have to
Smith.
create again.
Oh, he loses the leather. Chance here for the Beermen, lead pass to Avenido.
And it's down to a 2-point game. It was a good tap from behind by Leo Avenido. After he looked like he got beat off the dribble by Smith, didn't give up on the play. Ball screen, the point guard for Jones.
Under 2 minutes remaining here. Chance to tie for the Beermen. Famous stripped of the leather, but there's a foul.
Oh, and it's the transition game of San Miguel again. One off of a turnover, one off of a missed shot. San Miguel out and running. Famous going to the line with 2 shots, a chance to tie it up.
And we have a break in the action. Only a 2-point lead here for the Saigon Heat. We'll be right back. One minute and 52 seconds remains in this close encounter between the San Miguel Beermen and the Saigon Hiep. And right now, Famous in the line with a chance to tie with 2 free throws coming up.
2 very big free throws for Famous, who isn't an incredible free throw shooter. So crunch time, less than 2 minutes left.
And I don't know why players are standing inside the lane.
They're trying to find out the best matchups for the box out, maybe.
Well, that gives a chance for Sands to check in for Min.
Jones wants to box out Johnson. Johnson wants Thorpe to box him out, so they're trying to do the dance in there in case Famous misses the second. Nice stroke, confident. Down to a 1-point game.
Awkward looking shot, but you know, as long as the ball goes in.
Yeah, it's not awkward if it goes in. That's all that matters.
Yeah. So we're all tied at 60. We're at crunch time. Here's Smith. Calls out a play.
He's going to go high pick and roll, looks like.
Finds Sands. 4 seconds to shoot. There's a double team. Oh, and there's a foul once again with 2 seconds in the shot clock.
Oh, just a big foul right there, and that's going to be 2 shots, I think, for Sands. Oh, that's a big play in the game. Excellent pressure defense. You know, the pressure of Fernandez early on in that possession made it take a while to get the ball for John Smith. He couldn't get it right away, which made them break the play that they had called and go right to a high ball screen. And yet, as well as he played the beginning of that possession, he commits the foul at the end that puts Sands on the line and gives.
Well, he makes the first one. Misses the second one. Here comes the Beermen.
Oh, 1-point game. Great basketball here in the ABL.
And a quick foul given up.
Not bad. They're going to call it on the floor, I believe. So Saigon not in the penalty yet. And again, another smart play, attacking the basket right away. San Miguel not trying to fall in love with the jump shot. One more foul, though. San Miguel's in the penalty. San Miguel shooting 2. Oh, big turnover. Thorpe's off and running.
And Thorpe will finish as DJ Johnson stops in his tracks complaining to the referee. And he's still complaining. Better be careful not be called a technical at this point. And you see Thorpe with that great finish. In the meantime, around the league, we have the Bangkok Cobras leading the Indonesia Warriors 62-58 in the third quarter. But in this game, with 1:17, Saigon Hiep enjoying a 3-point lead over the San Miguel Beermen.
Well, and how about this? Saigon takes a 3-point lead by doing what San Miguel does best, forcing a turnover and getting out in transition. Thorpe who's had a tremendous game. He's hit some threes. He's had a three-point play. Sprints the floor, finishes to give his team this three-point lead.
And right now, we were talking about frustration setting in all game long, and right now San Miguel showing signs, obvious signs of frustration. You know, not just continuing with the next play, stopping and complaining to the referees, and that allowed the Saigon Heat to go on a fast break play.
Yeah, and you know, now there's so much, you know, it's funny. If you're the average fan, you think a minute and 17 seconds left. Oh, there's almost no time. That's still so much time, especially with a 24-second shot clock, with timeouts, with what teams can run. A lot of time for San Miguel to actually win this game in regulation. It's just a one-possession game. The Saigon has no reason to celebrate yet.
Oh, yes,
minute
definitely.
17's a lot of time. San Miguel has no reason to hang their heads. A lot of very important basketball to be played in this last minute and 17 seconds of the game.
Just one possession basket separating these two squads. Key here is for the execution for the Beermen. No need for a three as of the moment. There's Bagyon.
Oh.
He takes that three.
Oh,
and a big one.
Wow, what a huge basket from Froilan Bagyon. And it looked like that was the play call. A lot of confidence in the San Miguel Beermen and their little point guard. Doesn't want to shoot it much, but he wanted to shoot that one.
And Jones is hammered inside. No foul is called. He stares at the referee.
Froilan Bagyon just with huge heart. You know, we said we were talking about it right before the possession happened. It's a one-possession game. In an instant, just like that, all of a sudden we got a tie ball game. 12 seconds on the shot clock here for the Saigon Heat to try to get a good shot up.
Bagyon has made a couple, but missed a lot. He's not really looking to shoot, but that's what's a gutsy play for the little man to take that shot.
Yeah, well, he's not made it this far in his basketball career at that size because he didn't have heart. He's got a lot of heart. A very tough player. And when his team needed it most, he made a big shot.
Baseline inbound. That was a dangerous pass. 8 seconds for Saigon. Here's Smith. And here's a lead pass to Bagyon. Bagyon being chased by Thorpe. Thorpe. Oh, no good. Ball goes to Sands. And there's a foul. Oh,
wow.
My goodness. Missed opportunity there on a layup.
What a turnabout of fortune. It looked like San Miguel for sure is going to take a 2-point lead. They have 3-on-1 on the fast break. Can't convert. Saigon gets a stop and gets fouled in the backcourt. You see Bagyon fond of finding the trailer on the break. Gets it to Avenito, who misses, and Johnson just can't quite get the tip in.
Meantime, Sands spit his free throws earlier. Makes the first one again.
What a huge
situation
to be in.
Nobody from Saigon to try to grab that rebound on the second free throw.
Got a violation on the shooter, I think, on Sands. Sands knew he missed it. As soon as he released it, he came in before the ball hit the rim. Referee right on top of it.
1 point game.
Oh, what a ball game this has been, Richard. I have to admit, coming in, I didn't think we'd be in for this kind of excitement all the way into the last minute of the game.
Here's Bagyon. Now they went man-to-man. Change up in defense for Saigon. Johnson inside of Famous. Famous. Hang time. Nothing there. Rebound to Dimaunan. Fresh shot clock here for the Beermen.
Oh, 20 seconds coming up here left in the game. Quick high ball screen again for Bagyon.
Bagyon takes it off the glass. No good. Rebound to Jones. And he is fouled immediately.
Wow, what a big rebound by Jones.
And what about those misses, those layups for the Beermen?
Right there you see, well, you know, Thorpe is small, but he's strong. So you bang into his chest, you don't keep going through it. It affects your shot. You've seen him wall up down there a few times. That has caused some misses on the part of the San Miguel Beermen big men.
Still plenty of time here, though. 12.3 seconds, even if Jones makes these 2 free throws.
Well, yeah. It's the same situation as with 1:17.
Yeah.
It's still a one-possession game. Oh, big shot.
So the first one.
Well, now what that means is Saigon cannot lose on a two-point shot. Two-point shot will only send it in overtime. This one makes it necessary for San Miguel to get a 3 or to get a very quick 2.
Second one is up. And it's a miss.
Oh, Sanz gets the
Rebound to
rebound.
Sanz, and there's a foul.
Huge. Wow. Now because of that rebound by Sanz, if he makes both, it's a two-possession game.
And Avenido fouls out.
The leading scorer for the Beermen going to be out for their last offensive possession. Sanz, who just split his free throws a few seconds earlier, back on the line for 2 shots.
Let's see. First one. Oh! The door is still open for the Beermen. Sanz feeling the pressure at the moment.
If he makes this, no doubt San Miguel's going to call a timeout, set up a good play.
Misses
Oh,
both. Oh!
Haji's
Another rebound.
Thorpe.
And Thorpe won't let that ball go. He's been the steadiest shooter from the line, but
Wow, well, Thorpe has had just an incredible game. I mean, Sanz gets the rebound. Thorpe gets the rebound. And the thing is, Richard, it's off the free throw. That's
right.
the most painful part.
all right, now I think DJ Johnson has also fouled out. Let's take a look at this again.
Sanz shooting a second after he misses the first. Right off the back of the rim, and Thorpe is just in there to grab his last rebound. And Johnson giving up the necessary foul. Only 8 seconds left. He had to foul, but that means he's out of the rest of the game.
So Thorpe will try to put the finishing touches if he makes these 2 free throws. Oh, and not right now.
Wow. Saigon has struggled from the free throw line in the last minute of the game. They've now missed 3 in a row.
It's about the confidence.
Actually,
Losing
4 in a
close
row.
games.
Yep. They've missed 4
Or
in
the
a row now
lack
here in
of
the last
confidence.
minute.
Yes.
This is big. It's still going to be just a one-possession game if he makes this, but they better box out.
And the San Miguel Beermen calls a timeout. The frustrated-looking Coach Robidoux of Saigon. A lot of missed opportunities, but his team is still in the lead. Coach Bobby Parks will try to map out a play to tie this game up.
And you know, with 8.1 seconds left, it's going to be tough to get a quick 2 unless it's a wide-open layup right away. You know, if it's a wide-open layup off the inbounds, then you're fine with that.
Yeah.
But you can't take a lot of time to get a quick 2. There's just not enough time left in the game. And I believe Saigon still has some timeouts left so they can inbound at a half court off of a make. So got to really try to find a way to free up a good shooter to get a good look. Or if off the inbounds you can get a quick 2, it's got to be a catch and shoot 2 right away and then be ready to foul.
Remember, Avenido's already fouled out. DJ Johnson has already fouled out. Right now, 3-point shooters there would be Dimao Nahan and Benedict Fernandez.
Looks like Kabatu might be coming into the game.
Yes,
He
Kabatu
can shoot
could
it as
also
well.
hit it from the outside.
So they're gonna. The only non-shooter on the court is gonna be Jared Famous.
Yes. Yes, because Bagyon just hit a 3 a while back.
You know, it's interesting school of thought here. Some coaches would like to foul and put the other team on the line in this situation. Let's see what the philosophy is of the Saigon Heat.
There you go. Bagyon goes away from the screen. Bagyon for 3.
Oh, my, he almost made that.
And one of the biggest upsets here in the Air Asia ABL has just happened.
Just shocking. Just a shocking win for the Saigon Heat. I mean, it's only their first season in the ABL, but this by far has to be the biggest win against one of the most storied names in professional basketball in Asia, in the San Miguel Beermen. An incredible win for this franchise.
And not only that, doing it on the road. doing it on the road against the powerhouse San Miguel Beermen. That is the final score, 66-63.
Just a huge win for Saigon. And you know, now they're tied at the bottom of the standings with this one. And San Miguel, looking to get 11 wins, now drops to 10-4, a full game back of the Air Asia Philippine Patriots. So San Miguel's playoff chances not necessarily in jeopardy, but now not just a half game back in the loss column.